Alrighty, I think we're good to go then. You guys
Right?
get to put up with my boring self because nobody wanted to commentate with me. Alrighty, let's get this started in 3, 2, 1, go. So, welcome to the marathon, everybody. This is Super Mario RPG Randomizer. Been developed by a number of people over the years. So first things first, what I'm going to do is I'm going to be going around the world and checking chests that are easy to get, that I can skip encounters, not like what you see I'm doing right now. What that's going to do is it's going to give me a bunch of like equips, money, whatever else, hopefully. And hopefully I find something good that I can actually use because as was mentioned before, this seed is solo mallow, so I am only going to have mallow throughout the entire game. I'm not going to get Peach, I'm not going to get Mario, Geno, Bowser, no one. So we have to hope for a chunky boy that can do damage. I came up with this route, I don't know, a year or 2 years ago or something. I call it the World Tour. Basically, you're just making a lap around the world. So, what's randomized in this? Basically everything. Chests are randomized, equipment stats are randomized, who can equip the equipment is randomized. Uh, boss bosses are randomized. Shops are randomized. So let's take a look at the shop, shall we? Because there's a whole bunch going on here. So first things first, in this square here, this shows you the stats of the, or I guess the properties of the equipment. You have this boot right here is speed, sword is attack, shield is defense, the wand is your magic attack, and then magic defense. Up here you have times 0. Uh, up here, the times 0 to lightning element. You have half damage to fire element. There's also ice. Oopsies. There's also ice. And then down here, you'll see different pictures. Yeah, that's your immunity to status effects. So, like, for example, this would be immune to KO and poison. This one would be immune to fear. What else is there? Is there anything? You have sleep, you have scarecrow. Mushroom is another one. My voice is breaking. And then you also have equipments with these little arrows that gives you a free Geno boost in that stat. So what I want to see is I want to see stuff with like high attack and high magic defense that are boosted. I mean, preferably boosted everything, but you know what I mean. In terms of importance for stats, I would say attack is the most important, and then magic defense, and then magic attack is just the last important. Speed is irrelevant. And down at the bottom that shows you who can equip that piece of equipment. So since it's only Mallow, I only have to worry about stuff that Mallow can equip. So, with that being said, this is a decent piece of equip. Gives good enough defense. But I'm gonna wait to buy anything until I'm done my world tour. And while I'm going around, I'm also going to collect key items, which I did not track. I'm terrible at tracking. If I miss something for tracking, let me know. Everybody's favorite tadpole songs. These are not randomized, but in the new version that comes out whenever it decides, I missed the jump, whenever it decides to come out, these songs are going to be different. What was the first key item I got? I don't even remember now. Break out the menu. All right. What was it? Creeper flag. Okay. Yeah, I think a bunch of them will be like Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask songs, along with others. Alright, what's in the frog coin shop? Bombs. Ooh, that's some very good equip. 25 frog coins though. Oh yeah, and there's your mushroom symbol. Yoshi Aid could be good. So Gina boost. Kind of like MSU1 packs. Except it's just going to be the tadpole songs. It's not going to be like every song in the game. Question nap, that's kind of useless. So, I guess in terms of spells that I want, if I'm going to be going all attack, then spells aren't going to matter too much. I do want Group Hug and Geno Boost for Mallow, since he's the only one here. I can get around it if I don't get them. I'm gonna grab this EXP booster actually. And the good thing about doing a solo character is that any equip that character can't use, you can just sell it without having to think twice about it. So everything I collect that Mallow doesn't use, I just get rid of and get money. And hopefully I find Super Suit or Attack Scarf in a shop, and hopefully they're good. So something that may or may not have crossed your mind is fights like the Cake or Balloon 1. And you wonder how I'm going to pass those. So the randomizer actually has safety checks in terms of how many party members you have for certain fights. If you only have one character and you go into the Cake fight, it will not regenerate its candles. Or for something like Balloon 1, if you go into that fight with one character, then he won't eat anybody like he would normally eat Mallow in vanilla. But in this case, with one character, he's not going to eat anyone, otherwise that would just be straight game over. So stuff like that, just safety checks. Or like Valentina, Dodo will never take away the character. In terms of stuff locked behind other things, there's really only two spots that are locked behind or gated behind something. So the back of the Moleville Mines is locked behind Bambino Bomb. And there is a boss there, which means a potential star. And then in Nimbusland Castle, there's one boss locked behind Castle Key 1 and one boss locked behind Castle Key 2. Which is another couple spots for star locations. The goal is to find 7 stars, and then I can fight Smithy. And if I find the bright card, I can actually just quick warp to Smithy by going to Great Guy's Casino. So the goal is to get 7 stars and get the bright card. Which hopefully I don't have to go out of my way for. You know, it's much better if you just find the bright card while you're going through stuff. What else is randomized? Eventually, in Bowser's Keep, if I end up going there, the doors are randomized. Like what rooms are in the doors, that is. I only have to do 2 of them instead of 4 like you have to in vanilla. Magic buttons is randomized, I think, maybe not. I don't remember the flag that I chose for the seed. I made the seed like a year ago. And it was too good to get rid of. Ooh, Star Egg. Star Egg is very good because it's 100 damage across the board and it's reusable. So it is consistent damage. And if you have your magic attack boosted, then it is 150 damage. I think I might grab it. It's a good safety in case you just end up not being able to do damage. There could be a star on Star Hill, but I'm very cursed to never having a star there. So I'm just gonna skip it for now. Nothing. Still haven't found... Oh, never mind. This shop is kind of loaded. It has lazy shell. Well, that's a good super suit right there. Let me just make a note of that. And that's a ridiculous attack scarf. Okay. Well, 55 and 57. I need 112 frog coins. That's gonna be very annoying to farm up. So now my goal is to try and get strong enough so that I can rush to Land's End. And the Sky Trooper minigame is locked behind beating the boss at Land's End. Like where Belome 2 would normally be. Whatever boss is there, I have to beat. In order to do the Sky Trooper minigame, that's probably the best way to farm frog coins. Because you can get 5 frog coins each time you do it. So be prepared for that later on. It'll be like, I don't know how many minutes of mindless minigame action. That's just a look at the draw sometimes. That's... Do I want that? I think I want that. That's a boosted attack. You know what? I'm gonna grab it. Actually, thinking I might go back and grab that one piece of equipment in Mushroom Kingdom. Just so that I have some defense if I get into any fight. What was it? Sailor Cape? Yes. Alright. I'm feeling decent enough. I could go and beat any of like these first world bosses. Not gonna do that yet though. I have to finish the world tour. Gotta keep going around. Getting key items.
Can I jump in with a couple donations real quick?
Anytime.
Okay. So we had $30 from Lord Fizzlebeef prior to the start of the marathon to set some things for one of our Final Fantasy randomizer races. Lots of flags in that one. $20 from One Free Fits to put Moon Tea as a character naming incentive in the Worlds Collide randomizer. We had $75 from Demon Frog, $20 for Winner's Choice and the Time Spinner Saturday Night Race, $20 for Chrono Trigger to name Frog Defrog, and then choose Final Party Warriors in Chrono Trigger, $15, and SMRPG Blindfolded Dodo minigame, which I believe is one of our other SMRPG runs.
That is. It's gonna be a fun one because the timing on that one is not the same as vanilla. Necro has been hard at work trying to ensure that... Oh boy. Oh, this is not good. Oh, I could very much die here. I'm very glad that I saved. Whew. Always save. Or that would have put me back quite a number of minutes if I didn't save. So I guess speed is somewhat important in this early part, just in case you do get into an encounter. You could outspeed and then potentially run away. Gosh, dang it. This bird is scaring me now. Speed is like very irrelevant in the randomizer. Because you're either strong enough to just absolutely wreck bosses, or that's about it. This is why I will forever say that Sia is the best item in the game, because it guarantees that you run away if you use it, and it's reusable. Speaking of Sia, let's grab that. The only stipulation being you actually have to be able to use it. And speaking of the Dodo minigame, time to be a perfect statue. And that's how you be a perfect statue. Hope you guys took notes. It's going to be a quiz later. And, oh. So another thing that this randomizer does is it gives you a preview of what boss is there. Can you guess what boss this is? I'll give you an entire 1 guesses. So we do have a donation incentive going on during this run to see what boss got randomized into Kulex's location. One of these things is not like the other. Yeah, the donation incentive to see what boss is in Kulex's location. I forget what they set the goal to for that one. But it is there. So if you're a curious person and you want to see what boss is there, you gotta donate for it. Where's that? Dude, these cannons are impossible to time. They just don't work. So I gotta pick me up. Normally it's great, but in this case, it's garbage. Because I can't use it. Pick me up is just like a Phoenix down or whatever. Just revives the character to full health. And there is no auto life. This dog is protecting his treasure. Alright, so this is the end of the world tour. We go to Land's End, that way we can just wrap around to the other side of the world in Karo Sewers. And it puts us right beside a boss, so it's pretty. Plus, there's a key item there. It's a pretty nice wraparound. I'm a little bit worried about this fight. Mega Smilax does Petal Blast, and the status effects are random. So like normally that would put me to sleep, but I got poisoned instead. Actually, I do have that star egg that I can use. I'm gonna use the star egg on this face since there's 3 of them. The one downside to Star Egg is that it's a very slow animation, so if you're trying to go fast, pretty counterintuitive, but sometimes it's all you got. Right, so here's the moment of truth. What status effect does Petal Blast do? Follow Nap, we already know does poison, that's fine. What does Petal Blast do? Nothing, it'll just straight up kill me. That's cool. Alright, so I'll come back to that boss. Hopefully it doesn't have a star and I don't have to come back to it. There's another boss in here. So, any boss can have a star except for uh, the bosses that are in the other world and factory. Those do not have a star. At least for now. Come version 9, they will have a chance to have stars. Which Pidge has been very hard at work making version 9 for like the past year. Oh, back when I was talking about the shops and I was talking about stats in order of importance with attack being first, you want to be able to hit stuff really hard, of course, to go fast. And then magic defense would be the second most important because you cannot block magic attacks. The only way to mitigate damage with it is with your magic defense. With regular physical attacks, however, you can block most of them for 0 damage, which makes defense less important than magic defense. There are a few physical attacks that you cannot defend, but those are rare, so we don't worry about it too much. Now that the world tour is done, I'm just going to be going around and fighting bosses now, looking for those stars. Trying not to get into random encounters. I could just bop him, I guess. Good morning, Falconic. How's it going this fine morning? So can anybody guess what boss this is? Give you a hint, there's fireballs in the volcano. Boy, I am not showing how to dodge encounters very well, am I? Alright, so the experience that I get from these stars are, hold on, I have to pay attention. The experience that I get from these stars are based on how many, well, stars I have. Might be a bit confusing. So, the one where you run around the world running into enemies, that's a power star. The experience that I get from power stars is based on how many stars from the bosses I have. The more stars I have from bosses, the more experience I get from the power stars. So seeing how I have no stars right now, then I'm getting 1 experience from the power stars per enemy I kill. So one thing you could do is wait until you have like 6 or 7 stars if you wanted, before grabbing them, but I just don't see a point in that. Because then you would have to backtrack, you have to revisit spots, all kinds of stuff. Okay, so he's gonna use Boulder. Boulder does do status effect. I think I'm immune to his status effect because it never did one. I was really hoping that he was going to be dead there. That's interesting. You know what? Let's do the boss at Hammer Bros first. Do this.
Do we have a quick second for some donations?
Absolutely.
All right. Well, we have $80 from Anonymous saying that the Final Fantasy Mystic Quest randomizer runners should always save Norma. And two $80 donations from Falconic. Good morning, Falconic, in the chat, since I see you there as well. The first one is $80 so we can check Kulex's location while we're at it for the kids.
Alrighty.
And the other 80 is it kind of feels like Mystic Quest needs its music randomized, right? Let's get that done. Thanks, Ross, for everything you and your organization do. Here's hoping the weekend raises buckets of money for the kids.
Somebody's excited to see Kulex's location. Take your guesses what boss you think will be there. Randomize the music in a randomized game. Yep. Do I want to fight Sardra? Well, who was that? I've not been tracking. This is fantastic. Hold on, I have to catch up on this tracking. Well, one sec. Items. Creeper flag, alto card, castle key 1, bright card, seed, and room key. Okay, we're caught up on tracking. Huh. I don't know now. I don't... The fact that it didn't die in one hit in a second phase kind of threw me off guard. After on screen isn't updated.
Our restreamer ADR is taking a look at that, so hopefully we figure out the on-screen tracker real quick.
Alright, well, that's another level. Hopefully that's enough to live. Random encounters, gotta love them. And they're not even random, they're very much set in spots. I'm just bad at dodging them, that's all. Alright, let's try this again. And I missed again. Great. That evasion. Water blast. That makes sense. A fire dragon using water blast. Especially considering he's normally in the volcano. $35. I have not that much health. that hit so hard. I could just go for it. He has somewhere between 182 and 195 health. That one level made all the difference. And we got a shed key. We can save the citizens of Seaside Town. So let's go do that. Saving everybody in Seaside Town. This is Star Hill. Well, since I'm here, let's check this spot for a star. So yeah, once you get the shed key, you can go and unlock the shed in Seaside Town, which unlocks its citizens, lets them run their shops. So it unlocks four shops? I think it's 4 shops. So, am I still cursed? That's the question. My curse of never getting a star here. This is a scary encounter. Fine, because we never got a star here. That was unfortunate. Oh, but now I don't have the shed key. Oh well, they're forever locked in the shed, I guess. Boy, this is just going off the rails all sorts of bad. Me and my bad habits of never saving. I blame the chat. Chat is very distracting. That's my excuse, and I'm sticking with it.
Chat is too cute to blame.
I will forever blame them. I'm used to having nobody watching or chatting. Oh yeah, that level 5 on the save screen is actually Mario's level. It doesn't show who your main character is. So it kind of gives you an idea of where Mario is. Oh boy, I wonder what boss is here. I do blame you for all my troubles. Always. How does a boss that's supposed to have higher stats do less damage? That is what I want to know. Czar Dragon just OP. 102 experience. This is why I don't care about getting the minimum amount of experience from Power Stars. So for bonuses, all I'm focusing on is HP or the attack and defense. I guess Booster Tower. What's up, Jay Cooper? Thanks for the raid. Welcome, Raiders. You tuned in to the start of the marathon with some SMRPG randomizer. You're watching me make a fool of myself, showing just how bad I am at the game. Yeah, that's right. More people to distract me. Gosh, this chat, I tell you.
Well, with our Raiders coming in, it's probably a good time for me to talk about our charity partner again. We were raising money this weekend for the Burned Children's Fund, which is a joint project between the South Carolina firefighters and the Medical University of South Carolina Children's Health. It's a fantastic organization. We had an interview with Ross from the organization earlier, and he was telling us a bunch of things that are really cool about the organization, including Camp Can Do, which is one of the big things that they put on. It's a summer camp for the pediatric burn victims. He was saying one of the things that really solidified the importance for him was seeing a child who's, been in some pretty rough burn circumstances get to catch their first fish. It's something where they put on the camp every year. It's about $500 a kid to get the camp going, and we're doing pretty good in terms of fundraising for them. So far, we've already got $525 raised for our organization partner, and you think about that. That's one kid going to the camp, or several additional things that could be going on there as well. They provide non-medical support in terms of like getting the family transportation and lodging and food when they have to come visit at the hospital. It's a fantastic organization, so feel free to donate through the Tiltify link. And thank you for coming and joining us, and thank you for the raid, Jay Cooper.
Alright, so here's that Balloon one that I was talking about at the start with the safety check for how many party members you have. Normally, if you have 2 or more party members, he will eat someone. But if you only have 1, he does not eat. Because that would just be instant game over. So all he can do is use sleep sauce and attack. And sleep sauce will give a random status effect. And it's sleep. I do not have immunity to sleep because I'm using a experience booster. Oh, he does. Oh, I have group hug. Yeah, there's other occasions too, that that's the case. Valentina. Who else did I say? I don't even remember now. Well, I do not remember who I said at the start. This turning me into a scarecrow is rather annoying, because I can't attack. I can only use special attacks. Sleep is fine, because if he does a physical attack, then I wake up. Scarecrow and Sleep do wear off eventually. I think it's like after 3 turns or something. If I don't heal it. So the question is, do I maple syrup here? Or do I pray that he doesn't Scarecrow? And that I can beat him beforehand. Gotta do safety strats. Damage is kind of low at this point. Not happy about it. But I didn't really see any other good weapon. I mean, once I get the super suit and attack scarf, the damage will just jump like crazy. But I actually have to get to that point. And for anybody just tuning in, we had seen the super suit and attack scarf in Seaside Town at the frog coin shop. One of them is 55 frog coins and one of them is 57. So they're expensive. Not really in any danger of dying in this fight. It's just long, because I'm not doing much damage. I'm gonna say, because that was a long fight, and I don't want to die and do it again. Oh yeah, that chest that I just passed, it's a very special chest. If you hit it a second time, like shortly after you hit it the first time, then some funny stuff will happen. It'll like stay open, it'll drop to the ground like you saw. I forget what else. I think that might be the only 2 things. But it is funny when it drops to the ground because its hitbox is still there. You can actually jump on it. So yeah, here's an example where the fight is different, again, with only 1 character. Normally she would call in Dodo at the start to take someone away. But not this time. So we don't have to deal with the Dodo phase of the fight. And she won't call Dodo back to this part of the fight either. It was just a matter of wailing on some bosses. Getting all that experience, getting stronger. The usual RPG stuff. Still no star, that's kinda annoying, not gonna lie. I do have the bomb, so I can go to the back of Moleville Mines. You wait for the boss here. Alright, where's this boss at? Come on, he's running around in a circle. There we go. And it's Mac. I think I'm going to use Star Egg to get rid of the bodyguards. I'm pretty sure that they will die to 100 HP. Well, good. So that'll save some time. I don't have to go through their attacks again. Again, what I'm trying to do, I mean, besides finding the stars, I want to try and get strong enough to rush the boss at Land's End. Because if I beat that boss, it's going to open up the Sky Trooper minigame. And what that will allow me to do is it'll allow me to farm up frog coins fairly quickly. So that I can get that sweet super suit and attack scarf. And the faster I'm able to do that, the faster I can just plow through the rest of the bosses. This bomb is protecting the star. I still have 0 stars, so I'm only getting 1 experience from the power stars. I swear, eventually I'm gonna find some stars. I'm almost 30% sure of it. I should look if there's been any better. Sticky glove? It's not boosted. This fight can be scary. The hammers the hammer tosses can have status effects. It doesn't always trigger though, and I'm not quite sure why. But when they do, boy oh boy is it annoying. Oh, dang it, the last one got me. I need to see if the wake up pin have to see if the wake up pin has protection against Scarecrow. They are not being nice at all. Like, they're doing nothing but their hammer throw. And that didn't kill him. Great. I might have to just reset here. I did save, right? I'm pretty sure I saved. I'm gonna take a chance. Reset.
If you did save it, it was before the equipment jiggling.
Yes, okay. Alright, let me see. It doesn't have protection to Scarecrow. That's... Alright. This is just not going well. I swear, once we get that super suit and attack star, everything will be fine. What are you doing in here? I just don't remember having this many problems before. I could... I didn't pay attention to any status immunity equips. So yay, checking shops again. Woo.
While you are working on shops, we got another donation in. This one from Warning Nimrod for $35. Can this go towards naming the Pokemon in Crystal Dace? Glad to see you guys support a great cause from my home state. And this is indeed a fantastic cause. We had a nice interview earlier with Ross from the Burn Children's Fund, and you know, it is an excellent cause. Looking forward to seeing some big numbers on this one. So I've gone ahead and updated that. Just a reminder to everybody, we do have some donation prizes throughout the day. This morning we have some D&D plush toys, minimum donation $5. Our all-day prize is a BCF gift pack for 20 total donations throughout the day.
Alright, I found something that protects against Scarecrow. I'm just gonna have no defense, that's all. I should probably equip it before I forget. Actually, you know what? I think I'm going to swap the EXP booster for the rare scarf just because I did get rid of my defense. Yay, backtracking! Look at that, we're an hour in and no stars. What a great seed. Although there were two bosses. Two bosses. Wait. There's Mega Smilax that I kind of forgot to go back to. There's an armor called Happy Pants. It is a very joyful pair of pants. Oh, no Scarecrow this time, losers. Get out of here. Gonna wreck some face now. So yeah, status effect protection, very important in a solo seed. Most important, of course, being KO protection. You don't want to just straight up die to a move that you can't block. After that would probably be Mushroom. If you turn to a Mushroom, you just can't do anything. Scarecrow, you can at least use your special move, so you could try and heal it if you have Therapy or Group Hug. And the rest are all kind of whatever. It's amazing what one status immunity will do for a fight. This went from being prey for RNG to just hitting A. I didn't even have to block in this fight. Probably would have been faster to use the Star Egg twice, but whatever. I still need Castle Key 2, so I am going to do the minecart minigame. This minigame is a funny cutscene. Yep. So this minigame does have one thing behind it, which is the second song in Tadpole Pond. Turdovsky, or however you want to pronounce it, doesn't show up until after this minigame. Everybody's favorite, honking the horn. I'm also not good at this minigame. Any more donations?
We do have a couple that have come in. So we have $30 from Amar, says, from the Center of Information Dominance. And $50 from Darkling EX, $10 to name Lena in FF5 CD Bex, $20 towards Emmy Suit Samus in Dread, $20 for the FFR feedback race to change some flags around. Turn off run to wait. Ah. Dark Moon. Dark Moon, you're torturing these poor people who have to run this race.
Alright, we're on the final stretch of this minigame now. Ideally, you want to get like a sub 2. I kind of fell off a whole bunch. Yeah, it's just like the Donkey Kong kart level. I still have not gotten a star. This is sad. I'm gonna go back and get the bosses that I forgot about. Save, always save, 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 save. I'm taking the long way, I guess. Should I go this way? I already got this star. I'm also not using Sia. Whoops. Alright, so Pedal Blast won't kill me this time because I don't have 30 health. Although that is... You know what? No. No, 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 no. That's not what I want to do. Uh-oh. 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 Hold on, I'm breaking stuff. Hold on, and get it back. Can you... Why is... Hold on. Technical difficulties. That's all. I hit the wrong button. New. What is going on here? What? Hold on. My stuff just deleted itself. Like the emulator and everything. What is going on?
Ruh-roh.
Uh, Hold on, give me a minute.
While Simbai is working on technical difficulties, there were a couple of donations that came in earlier that I hadn't quite gotten to yet, so we'll go through those quick. We had $10 from Light to put towards a Z2R file name Hi Dude. We had $20 from Saracen. Hey, that's me for the Solo Mallow SMRPG randomizer run that we are witnessing right now. We had $40 from Wef Jebster donating towards Cantorin for the Sunday night time spinner randomizer race. That is a one hit point race between two fantastic runners. Be sure to check that out. It's an excellent Metroidvania if you're not familiar with Time Spinner. $25 from Anonymous with no comment. And looks like we're all caught up there. And just to talk about our partner organization this weekend, we are raising funds for the Burn Children's Fund, which is from the South Carolina firefighters affiliated with the Medical University of South Carolina Children's Health, with the mission to ease the recovery process of MUSC's pediatric burn patients and their families through supplies and training for the highest quality burn care, direct family support, and education. With activities such as Camp Can Do, which is a summer camp that they run for the burn patients. And Ross, our representative from the organization, telling us that one of the biggest things for him was seeing these patients who have had significant burns to their hands, catching their fish off the dock at this summer camp. So definitely an excellent cause. I'm very happy to be partnering with them, and I hope that you are interested in tossing some money their way.
Might have to pull the plug on this one. I have no idea what's going on right now.
Somebody, do you think that you could finish this out in about 90 minutes if you started fresh with the knowledge you have? Simba has just informed us that the entire computer has just restarted. So we're technical difficulties that they have come to the marathon already. But we are working through those as fast as possible, everybody. It's not even Bowser winning this day. It is Smithy.
Alright, I'm on the laptop now. Just trying to find everything.
So, to everybody who's watching, we are just working through some technical difficulties. There was a sudden computer reset and things. So,
Yeah, there was a lot of stuff that happened, and I don't know why. Uh, okay, well, we're just going to use some lovely fast forward here. Try and waste some time until the next run. How's that? Try to get as far as I can. At the very least, I want to show off what's at Kulex. Not entirely sure what to talk about now. uh, I'm gonna mostly be in focus mode to try and get as far as I can.
is your stream back on live yet?
Yes.
Okay, because the stream is not yet showing live on Twitch for your channel, so it's not coming over to the marathon yet.
Okay, one sec. Let me know if it shows up.
Looks like you are back on your stream. Slick Fingers asking, what did you miss? Well, you missed an excellent stream crash, as Falconic pointed out, an unexpected PC reboot. It's a fabulous time.
Yeah, all sorts of stuff happened that I have to look into after. So I had to move over to the laptop and I'll restart the seed, and I'm gonna be using fast forward to try and catch up to where I was. Hopefully, maybe. Or
Well,
at the very least show off the donation incentive.
at least you know several things you don't have to do now.
Yes, but at the same time, that was a lot of experience to give up.
It is
By the
certainly not a marathon without some degree of technical difficulties, so appreciate everybody sticking with us here.
Yeah, I don't even have the chat open at this point. I kind of just booted everything up.
We'll do it live.
Right. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh gosh. Uh, Not entirely sure how to recover from this.
So while Sumbai is working to catch things up, um, just a quick look at what we've got coming up in a little bit of time today. At 12:15 Eastern, we have the Mystic Quest randomizer race between Hebbings, Happy Artea, Oipo, and Captain Nerd 2. 1:45 Eastern, we have the Zelda 2 randomizer race. That is between Mirai and Trails. And 3:15 Eastern, we have Akahesh running Chrono Trigger Jets of Time, Legacy of Cyrus. So we've got a lot of real interesting randomizer content coming up for you as we go through the day. Hope you stick around. Hope you donate. Support this excellent cause.
Alright, I have an idea that'll just catch me up immediately. Somebody find me a cheat for frog coins. I'll put in a cheat for frog coins, and then we'll just buy the super suit and attack scarf and plow through everything. And while that's going on, I'll actually try and get the chat.
So when you say cheat, does Game Genie code work?
Yes. And I
Uh,
can put in a SNES 9X. Game Genie will work.
there's start a new game with a ton of frog coins, but
That works.
okay. I will drop that into our broadcast channel.
Because I can just immediately run over to this spot and buy the stuff from a new file. Oh, I have it backwards. Oops. And on my cheats. Reset. Ah! Okay, 768 frog. Look at that, everybody. We farmed up frog coins.
Uh-oh, our restream might be... No, I see your cursor moving.
Yeah, no, that was just while I was in the menu putting in the cheat.
Okay, because it's still stuck with, is that Frog Fuchsius with the book?
Yeah. No. That's where I am now. That's right. You'll see it. It'll. Ta-da, look at our chonky boy. All right, let's go fight bosses and get all the stars. Whew, what a roller coaster.
I believe in you. We'll get there, chat.
Yeah, 768 frog coins. That's like 1 or 2. What do frog coins do? They're for 2 specific shops. They're just a different kind of currency.
And they're green. That
Yeah,
counts for a lot.
and they're green. Alright, so welcome to SMRPG, everybody. Oh boy, what a disaster.
It wouldn't be a marathon without it.
We're off to a great start for this marathon. I just have no idea what was happening. The files are just deleting. Might be because OneDrive is stupid.
So we did get another donation in from Viper Gaming UK, who also first-time chatter in here. Hey, keep up the hard work. My nephew who lives with us is called Bradley. He burned himself with a cup of tea years ago on his left shoulder. Newcastle Great North Children's Hospital in the UK were hands down for us and still do. It was a $10 donation. Thank you very much, Viper Gaming UK.
You know, I don't think I ever did this, boss. Pretty sure I forgot to come back here.
That sounds right.
I completely forgot to do the max spot. And nobody got time to do that anyways. It didn't have a star anyways. We were saving time. I don't know there. I don't remember what the key item was in the Yoster aisle, so I'll just go grab it real quick. I do need Castle Key 1 and 2. I don't need Bambino Bomb because there's no star there. You know, they dodging. Oh, it was Castle Key 1. Good thing I came here. The tracker will probably not get updated anymore. I don't remember what I had. Let's save. We have Gino marrying a scarecrow. Hope everybody likes Corn Dilly. It's the name of the song.
I'm only familiar with Corn Dilly in the context of ROM hacks for Super Mario World.
Yep, and guess where it came from?
And everybody loves Corn Dilly there.
Technically, Corn Dilly isn't battle music. It's just for the minecart minigame. But with randomized boss music, we get this lovely chance to have more Corn Dilly.
Do these little hammer guys also have the scarecrow ability on their hammer throw?
I think they do, but I'm pretty sure the attack scarf protects against it. Look at that. Look at that, we're already more progression than what we had before.
Success.
Here, I'll track how many stars I have. I can at least do that. Attack Scarf does not protect against Scarecrow, so I guess they don't. They're a different enemy. That makes sense. He's a chunkster. Timing mechanic on hit and defenses, that is correct. If you time your hits, you do like double damage. And if you time your defense, you can... I want that masher. If you time your defense on physical attacks, you can negate the damage.
So for any creative types out there, Danny and I were talking earlier about how it would be super great if there was a black belt sprite of Mallow. Well, little punchy cloud boy could do some great things in Final Fantasy Randomizer if somebody wants to build that.
Look at that damage. We have no items. Fantastic.
So what I'm hearing is we should have Game Genie do some regular coins too.
Nah, that's fine. I'll get money from the bosses. Castle key 2, perfect. We have all the key items I need. Did I? Yes, I finished Booster Tower. Was it? What was I that I crashed? Was it Mega Smilex? I think it was. Or did I finish? I don't know. I'll do it anyways.
I'm unfortunately not much help on that front because it's been a couple decades since I've played this game.
Alright, we'll just fast forward through this. And we should be pretty much good to go for the rest. And another star. Look at that. 2/7 of where I need to be. I do remember that bright card is in Monstro Town. I want to pick that up as well. I'm still going to pick up chest because they can have equips that I can sell for money. So to get that key to drop down, you have to talk to the swamp 7 times. You'll know it's been 7 times when the text box pops up. So for the dojo here, there's 4 fights, but only 2 of them can have a star. This first one can have a star, and then the last fight can have a star. The 2 middle fights will not have one ever. Alright, so do we get a star here is the question. We have a cake in the dojo. That hurt. Wow. Alright, that's fine. It just puts me right outside the fight. See, look at that. I'm already almost at the level I was at before the crash. So these spots have very high attack, but very low, or I think 0 magic attack. So ideally you want to find stuff like Magic Koopa in these slots. Or any boss that uses a bunch of magic. Because then they'll just do next to no damage. Luckily, Mallow uses thunder-based moves, and we have times 0 damage from landing attacks from our equips. And now I just have to beat myself up twice. Well, I could probably... There we go. The cake is a lie. It's right. For the first 2 fights anyways. So this is another one of those safety check fights based on how many characters you have. Since I only have 1 character, the candles will not regenerate. Yeah, but of course I do still need to survive. Yeah. So another spot, or another thing about this spot is that it has very high evasion. Like, you'll miss physical attacks quite a lot. I'm also not doing a good job of perfect blocking these attacks, taking a lot of damage. So I am lacking in FP compared to before. Wait a second, that just regenerated a candle. That's not supposed to happen. Is a food fight? I mean, you have marshmallow versus cake, so I would say yes. You know what? Okay. I'll come back to this fight. My defense is low, being a low level. I jumped too quickly. What in the world are you guys doing here? These enemies are in the factory normally. They're a wee bit away from home. And I don't have... Oh god, okay, whatever. We're just gonna fast forward through this. Because I don't have the Sia right now. I have to pick it up in Nimbus Land. This is one of the few physical attacks that you cannot block. Actually, from both of these enemies. You can't block these bullet bills.
So real quick, while we're continuing on our journey here, just want to touch base about upcoming incentives that are still open. For the Mystic Quest randomizer race that's coming up shortly, we still have the randomized Ben's palette incentive open. $0 of 80 raised on that one so far. So if you'd like to see some alternate colors on Ben, be sure to donate to that. On the Zelda 2 randomizer race, we have a file name incentive. It is however much is donated the most. it's not a yes or a no. The words are escaping me. I'm very tired right now. But right now, $10 towards Hi Dude. So if you'd like to change the name of that save file, by all means.
Alright, so just going through the desert slowly but surely. Gonna find out the boss that's at Land's End. Getting lots of experience from these fights. Over 100 each. Not really much to talk about while going through these fights. It's like just 5 of the same fight over and over. Unless, of course, you miss, and miss, and miss again.
Well, I mean, that just sounds like a good time for me to talk about the Burn Children's Fund again, whose mission is to ease the recovery process for NUSC's pediatric burn patients and their families through supplies and training for the highest quality burn care, direct family support, and education. They just approved recently and are implementing an app to reduce some of the travel time that's required for their patients and families by allowing virtual visits, which is really important because it is the only pediatric burn facility within South Carolina and for about a 4-hour radius out from Charleston where it's located. So that can save families a lot of time and energy just in transit alone, being able to connect with their doctors.
Alrighty, so if you're coming here, you want to make sure that you have 50 coins so that you can progress. You don't have 50 coins when you talk to that shaman, you cannot get to this back half. Which kind of makes the fights that we did to get here pretty nice because they do give you coins. But always check to make sure that you have enough coins for here, because if you want, in that room that I ran through that had all the geckos, you can buy a star for 400 coins. And I might have done it once or twice where I bought the star without checking my money and not had enough for this back part of Land's End. Yeah, that's always a good time. And Great Guy is being rude and putting me to sleep and not waking me up.
I like how your fortune was that you'd get a great meal and then you got a Yoshi cookie.
Didn't you know that cookies are great meals? It's either a cookie or a mushroom.
I mean, I'm not too proud to admit that in high school I frequently would just get cookies for lunch.
Pretty sure all of us has. No, what makes the Kulak spot stand out is that it's optional. He was like the quote-unquote super boss of vanilla. You have to buy fireworks and then give fireworks to a little kid. Because, you know, that's a good idea. And then they'll give you a shiny stone in order to unlock the door to fight Kulaks.
The Burn Children's Fund does not endorse the idea of giving fireworks to children. Pretty sure.
I mean, there is another way potentially that we could get a shiny stone, but it could randomly show up in a shop, but I don't think I've seen it in a shop. So they're just gonna have to scold me for giving fireworks to kids, I guess. Right, so this phase right here, his Mirage attack, you have to wonder, like, what's the real one? Well, the cursor stays on the last enemy that you hit. In this case, the last enemy that I hit was the real Yared. So it'll stay on the real one. So as long as you attack and you don't move the cursor, you'll just always hit the right one. Or, well, the correct one. This location is one of the higher health locations because it takes all of the heads in Mega Smilax and it adds the health together. 3 stars. We're getting there. I don't know how much time I have left before I have to stop, but
We'll do what we can here. We do have an $80 donation from Chanigan to randomize the Ben palette isn't met. How about we change that? Good luck, everyone. Even though I'm on the move today, I can still watch this amazing marathon. We also got $15 from Anonymous. Let's keep this going. Can this go to naming the character in Pokemon Crystal Chris? Good luck, and here's to seeing that goal surpassed for the kids.
naming the character Chris. That's boring.
I'm not one to judge naming conventions, as my character names in FFR are always AAAA, BBBBB, CCCC, DDDD.
Okay, if it's that Chris, then we'll let it slide. So Box Boy is in their vanilla spot. Alright, so we want to come to Bean Valley in order to unlock the this fight again. In order to actually be able to go to the casino to warp to Smithy, you have to go through here and unlock it. You 1, 2, and 3, and 1, and 2, and 3, and there we go. And then you unlock Great Guys Casino. And if I had 7 stars, I would be able to warp to Smithy because I have the bright card. And I gotta be a statue again. My timer froze. Did it freeze or did it pause? No, it froze. That's cool. Oh, come on. Oh. Can I just fight you now? Thank you. Alright, so everybody's favorite boss. Uh, that's annoying. Don't do that. Don't turn me into a scarecrow. Shredder just takes away your Geno boosts. And I don't have any, so it was a free turn. All you have to do to win that fight is beat Kulaks. If you beat him, then all of the crystals just go poof. Oh, what am I doing? I'm here in this line and I forgot to grab see ya. Well, pretty sure. I don't know what the whole story is behind him. Like, he's supposed to be in some Final Fantasy game, or was supposed to be. Because the music that you fight him is the Final Fantasy music. So I hope you guys caught what the statues were. That tells you what boss Valentina is. And we'll just sneak by him.
So, Simbai, in order to make sure we stay on schedule here, not sure if we're going to be able to finish out, but are you able to check the Kulek's location?
I should be able to. Let me see how many coins I have. 400. I just need a few more coins and then I should be able to. You just get out of all these encounters. That was a lot of birds. Alright, has the money. I really hope that I don't have to go through the mines. Oh gosh, I have to go through the mines. Does anybody remember where the bomb was? That was it Booster Tower? Yes, it was. It was in, pretty sure it was in the ancestor spot. Please tell me it's right here. Yes, alright. We can run out, we can quickly beat the 2 bosses. And then we'll check the Kulak spot. And my timer is still frozen.
On stream, it's showing 2 hours and 7 minutes.
Oh, that must be your own timer. I don't think you need to fight this boss. I think I just have to fight the boss at the end of the mines, which is good. Well, luckily, you guys get to see this randomizer again later in the marathon, and that's going to be a lot better than this one. This is the scarecrows. Gonna get rid of 3 of the hammers actually, I can get rid of all 4 of them. To minimize the chance of turning into a scarecrow. This one is being quite rude. Oh, that sucks. Now I just have to fast forward until I'm not a scarecrow anymore. It's entirely up to RNG. There we go. Alright. We made it through. I'm just gonna fast forward through this. So you get to see what time you get if you don't do anything in this. It will always be 3:24 or something rather. And now we get fireworks from this guy. Always 500 coins. And then we give the firework to this kid. Alright, take your guesses. What boss is at Kulak's spot? Oh, goody. Oh, boy.
That is quite the boss fight to have at the Kulex location.
Yeah, he hits hard. I hope you guys are satisfied with this. This is the real final fight of the game.
I mean, who doesn't like fighting a giant sword with a face?
Right? Yeah, well, I think that's that. Okay, Dio XOR. Well, I think that's gonna be it for this. This went all sorts of bad. Pretty sure we're gonna move on to the next game.
I certainly understand that, especially with the tech issues. It's a little rough, but I appreciate you getting everything back up and running and giving the fans what they wanted with that Kulex location check.
Had to do it, at the very least. And yeah, you're gonna see this randomizer again later on in the marathon anyways, just not a solo character seed. Pretty sure it's just gonna be like a regular feed. So hey, you'll probably get to donate for a Kulex location during that seed too.
And so Sonny Rath has the solo relay at 8 a.m. Eastern Sunday morning, and that does have a Kulex boss spot uh, fight incentive. There's also a bid war for naming the file on that one. And I'm not 100% sure what the difference is, but what is Armageddon?
It's a ROM hack.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Is that is in the overnight block tonight, starting at 12:45 a.m. Eastern. S-
Yes. Doomsday in the chat. He's one of the creators for it. It is the definitive SMRPG ROM hack.
We got Necrowind 1 running that tonight, so
Yes.
definitely check that out as well.
Doomsday is one of the commentary people for it. It's in the chat right now. So yeah, thanks for having me. I think we're going to move on.
Thank you,
And
Simbai, for this run. It was fantastic. Again, tech issues are tech issues. That they're always going to come up. It sucks to have it happen to a run, but at the same time, hopefully we've gotten that out of our systems, computers and persons both.
don't worry, I took all the tech issues for all of the rest of the runners for the marathon.